Good day, Mom. I am Mariani Saman together with my co-reporter Maria Cristrina Salon. So today we're going to discuss about Lesson 26 Gender and Media. So here's the learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, you should be able to discuss the importance of media representation and appreciate the progress of media representation of gender. Definition of terms. Communication, the process of exchanging information and co-creating meaning through various means. Media, means through which information is transferred or received. Introduction. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority, 81% of the Filipinos watch the television, and it still remains to be the most used and trusted source of information in our country. We watch TV for entertainment and information through TV soaps operas, news and entertainment programs. Moreover, media plays a major role in the life of people and in history of independence in Philippines. Thus, media is one of the causes that brings people together. Like for instance, in time of martial law where people came together in EDSA to make a revolution towards the reign of Marcos and his dictatorship. In that time, media was the source of information which brings the whole nation into the fold of dictatorship. In other words, media is helpful back then and even today. Now let's move on to media representation. According to BBC 2019, media representation is how the media presents or frames aspects of society such as gender, age, or ethnicity. It, cha- it's, it shapes student audience knowledge and understanding and will contribute to their ideas and attitudes. Since TV uses one-way mode of communication wherein feedback is rarely received or encouraged, more often we are left on our own to process the ideas and opinion directed toward us. The viewers, we positively laugh at stereotypes nor giving it a second thought. In addition, media representation are the ways in which the media portrays particular group, communities, and experiences. However, they are always completely accurate and they can be to be representation which can sometimes go as far as to create a new reality. A clear example in media representation can be found in very advertisement when they generally make out like drinking beer is the key component of the party in order to make it fun. Because when they doing this to creating the connotation that it's their products that make the party fun and it's help them to promote their products. In other words, media representation is part of society that shape the way we think and what we believe.
Media story type. Media story type are simplified representation of individuals, group, or place, often exaggerated through basic or observed characteristics. BBC 2019. All true story types can help people connect with the content as they reflect it in their own realities. It can have negative effect on disadvantaged group like the LGBT community by reinforcing negative and even false stereotypes. The LGBT community is high represented in the Philippine media, with many stereotypes being used as comic relief. There are many stereotypes of the LGBT in the media, and most are not flattering. Often they are used as a comic relief in the portrayal of the loud and boisterous bakla and ang straight ng lalaki na kumikilos na parang bakla with exaggerated gestures. The derived muscular male homosexual or the awkward tomboy who eventually becomes a feminine woman after meeting the man of her dream. kagaya ng kantang Titibo-Tibo by Maria de la Torre. Tomboy siya pero nung nakilala na niya yung lalaki, naging girl na siya. Few LGBT main character are fe- fe- featured in international television and Philippine television, often relegated as sidekick, victim, or villains. A few LGBT celebrities in the Philippines who are out of proud of their sexual orientation, such as Buy Abunda, Vice Ganda, Isis Sigera, and Jake Cyrus. They sexual in relay the focus of programs they are in. Sa apat na LGBT celebrities, si Vice Ganda ang pinakakilala ko. Madami kasi siyang movies, minsan sidekick siya, minsan naman sa movie ay victim siya. LGBT celebrities are relate the focus of programs and reference to LGBT topics in children showcase contrary, so they are omitted in broadcasts such is the case of Glee, a popular American TV show that feature, featured teenager who are gay and lesbian. The gay case was omitted in the Philippine broadcast, although it was seen as a milestone in the international media. News outfit followed popular ideologies of portray homosexual as a sickness. The AIDS pandemic in the 70s further contributed to negative stereotypes of gay males as asexual deviant. Due to, due to the pressure coming from the gay and lesbian liberation movement in the 1970s forced international media to recognize and set standards for LGBT news coverage. In the Philippines, there are lack of awareness on SOGI among media practitioner, leading to limited portrayal of the LGBT community. They are often left confused on the LGBT terms of levels. Karamihan sa mga balita mula sa LGBT community ay madalas sa mga lumalabas na kwento ang mga kilalang tao, kagaya ni Izzy, Jake Cyrus, Charis Pempengo, at Rosana Roses. Pride March event, hate, crime, and contribute media coverage of the LGBT community. In the Philippines, went from no coverage, reduced consorship to limited portrayal. However, landmark TV show and LGBT themed movie has shown greater social acceptance compared to its total broadcast just decades ago, like My Husband Lover noong 2013 and The Rich Man Daughter noong 2015. There are also a handful of LGBT themed movie that featured the different aspect of the LGBT person from realization of their sexual orientation, their coming out to their acceptance in the families and communities.
Media representation of the LGBT is a double-edged shield. This stereotype can make people appreciate the existence of LGBT people, however, it can lead them to overgeneralize and trivialize their reality. It is important to learn how to spot a stereotype in the media so we can be critical on the false representation of real people.